Today we're going to be talking about something I've been really excited about. Rigid Dss Pros. The problem. There are so many lights to buy now. There's all these lighting brands, but nobody really has a good representation of what they look like online. I'm basically just here to give you an idea of what these lights look like now, in the box, and when you put them on the Jeep. We'll do some night driving, so stick around. I'll give you guys some accurate beam shots. We'll compare them to the headlights, and then just the fog lights. So you can kind of get an idea of what the light output is, and you can walk outside, turn the lights on your Jeep, and say, okay, yeah, I could use these, or I can't use them. It's got 4 LEDs in the front, and you can see the spot optics in front of them. And it's got side shooters on the side. These are those LEDs that are going to light up the peripheral vision for you at night. Now, this here will normally look black, and it will have white lettering. This is white with gray lettering. Just kind of moving around the light. It's very similar to a dually if you've ever seen one. It's relatively the same size. It's a little bit wider to accommodate for the extra LEDs on the side. It's machined from a really reasonably solid chunk of aluminum here. You see it's got that pressure fitting in the back here, and the wiring is really good. The waterproof Deutsch connectors, which Rigid has actually updated, and now they say a little Rigid Industries with a star on them. It's kind of sharp Rigid. Today we're going to be taking a look at Rigid's new Dss Pros in the spot configuration. As a baseline, I'm going to show you guys the lights on my stock Jeep. I have the LED package. These are the fog lights on my Jeep, and this is the ditch illumination that you get with just the fog lights. Turning off the fog lights, we'll move over to my regular headlights. I have the LED package and I highly recommend it. Those are the stock low beams, LED high beams on the Jeep. These are the Dss Pros. As you can see, there's a lot more light here. It's almost a 180-degree wall of illumination. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off all the lights on the Jeep, and that's what you get. I bought these in the spot configuration because they don't have that much reflectivity off the hood. The reason I went for the DSS instead of the regular dually is because of the side shooter function. If we step outside the Jeep, you can see that the illumination is pretty much 180 degrees. And if you move here, you start getting light right about here, and this is well behind the A-pillar of the Jeep. So everything in view has light around it. This is what the lights look like from the front. We're gonna go for a little drive using just the Dss Pros. As you can see, houses are illuminated on both sides of the vehicle here. I was hesitant to purchase these at first, but after watching a couple videos and seeing some forum pictures, I thought I would go ahead and take a chance on them. They have some pretty good deals on eBay, which is where I ended up buying these because I wanted the white to match my Jeep. One of the things that's nice about these lights is that when you're approaching a corner, you can see around the corner before you start to make the turn. So you know where you're going off-road. This is very handy. Okay, we're gonna turn these off and switch to the stock headlights. There's the stock headlights. Sorry for the wind noise. And again, turn the rigids on so you can see how they complement. You just get so much more light. If you guys are thinking about buying these, I would go ahead and get them for $200 to $300. They're really good. I've hadn't had any issues with them. I've had several rigid lights for an extended period of time and moved them to different vehicles as I've traded in cars over the years. They have a great warranty, and these lights do have covers available. However, I do not recommend them unless you do a lot of highway driving in an area where there's either rocks or salt, because the kickback from the curved lenses really puts fatigue on your eyes for nighttime driving. We'll go ahead and turn these off and then turn them back on. go ahead and turn all the lights off again for you. So with all that kickback, I just can't recommend them. Even if the covers are clear, they also cut down on the output of the lighting a little bit. So we are operating the vehicle on just the lights from the rigids here. I'm just gonna take a duck into the woods so you can see how much peripheral illumination you get. If you're on a trail, these make all the difference because you can really see on both sides of the vehicle. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll throw a link on Ridge's website so you can check these out. I would highly recommend that if you're gonna put lights here on the pillar, that you get the spot versions and that you get the Pros. The Pros are up to 128% brighter than the original D2 LED lights from Rigid Industries. Have a good night, guys.